Something extraordinary is happening to you right now. You can feel it, can't you? That strange sense that you're meant for something more. The unusual dreams that feel so real. The moments when time seems to slow down and you feel completely connected to everything around you. These aren't random experiences. They're signs. A big reveal is coming specifically for you today, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about yourself. The fact that you found this message isn't a coincidence. You were guided here because you're ready to receive this life-changing information. For years, you've sensed that something was different about you, the way you think, the way you feel things so deeply, the way you notice what others miss. These weren't just personality traits, they were clues. Every challenge you've faced, every unusual experience you've had, they've all been preparation for what's coming next. The universe has been getting you ready, and now the timing is perfect. Take a deep breath, because what you're about to discover about yourself will explain everything that's been happening to you. What if I told you that you possess extraordinary abilities that have been dormant within you? Abilities far beyond what most people ever access in their lifetime. This isn't fantasy, it's your reality. Only a small percentage of people ever discover their true potential. Most go through their entire lives never knowing what they're truly capable of. Right now, a rare window of opportunity is opening for you. The energy alignments happening at this moment are creating the perfect conditions for your awakening. But this window won't stay open forever. There are powerful forces that have worked to keep this knowledge hidden from humanity for centuries. The systems of our world weren't designed for awakened individuals with access to their full potential. This revelation will completely transform how you understand yourself and your place in this world. The strange experiences you've been having, they're your abilities trying to surface. The sudden insights, the heightened sensitivity, the knowing things before they happen. These are just glimpses of what's awakening within you. Ignoring this message means continuing to live a fraction of the life you were meant for. The abilities within you won't just disappear, they'll continue trying to emerge, creating more unexplained experiences and a growing sense that something important is missing from your life. Let's talk about the evidence that's already showing up in your life. Have you noticed how you sometimes know who's calling before you check your phone? Or how you walk into a room and immediately sense the emotional atmosphere? These aren't coincidences, they're your dormant abilities already beginning to activate. Think about your dreams lately. The vivid colors, the sense that you're receiving messages, waking up with insights that seem to come from nowhere. Your dream state is often where these abilities first begin to show themselves, because your conscious mind isn't blocking the experience. You've probably always felt different in ways you couldn't quite explain. Perhaps you're unusually sensitive to others' emotions, or you need more alone time to recharge. Maybe you've been called too sensitive or over-imaginative. These weren't weaknesses, they were early signs of your unique nature. Remember those challenging periods in your life that seemed to push you to your limits? Those weren't random hardships. They were specific tests designed to prepare you for this awakening. Each challenge developed qualities you'll need: resilience, discernment, compassion, inner strength. Have you noticed how certain animals respond to you differently? How children seem drawn to you or trust you immediately? How people often tell you their deepest secrets even when they've just met you? Beings with pure energy can sense your true nature before you recognize it yourself. Those moments when time seems to slow down and you feel intensely present. These are moments when your true self is breaking through the limitations you've been living under. All these experiences have been preparing you for what's coming next. Here is the revelation you've been waiting for. You are a lightworker, soul, one of the rare individuals born with a specific spiritual mission on Earth during this critical time of transformation. Your soul chose to incarnate now because your unique gifts are exactly what's needed in this moment of human evolution. Ancient wisdom traditions across cultures have different names for people like you: indigo children, star seeds, way showers, old souls. Though the terms vary, they all recognize the same truth. Certain souls come with specific missions and heightened spiritual abilities to help humanity through times of great change. Your specific soul configuration is extremely rare. You came in with what spiritual teachers call a triple flame activation, meaning you have gifts of healing, teaching, and creating encoded in your spiritual DNA. Less than 0.01% of the population carries this particular combination of gifts. This explains why you've often felt like you don't quite fit in, because your soul remembers a different way of being. The gifts you possess include heightened intuition, emotional intelligence, natural healing abilities, the capacity to see beyond surface reality, and the ability to manifest through focused intention. You likely have an unusually strong connection to nature, animals, or children beings whose energy hasn't been dulled by societal conditioning. This information is coming to you now because we've entered what many traditions call the Great Awakening, a time when the veil between dimensions is thinning, allowing those with special missions to fully activate. The world is at a critical turning point, and lightworker souls like you are being awakened to help humanity navigate this transition. This revelation comes with both privilege and responsibility. Your gifts weren't given for personal gain alone, but to serve a greater purpose. How you use these awakening abilities will affect not just your life, but countless others who will be touched by your light. Your awakening has already begun, but understanding the journey ahead will help you navigate it with greater ease. The transformation unfolds in stages, each bringing new awareness and abilities. In the initial activation phase, which you're experiencing now, you'll notice increased sensitivity to energy, vivid dreams, synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, and a growing dissatisfaction with aspects of your life that don't align with your true self. You might experience unusual physical symptoms like tingling in your hands or crown, ringing in your ears, or sudden temperature changes. These are simply energy adjustments as your system recalibrates. During the integration phase, your intuitive abilities will strengthen noticeably. You'll begin receiving clearer guidance through thoughts, feelings, or symbols. This phase often brings life changes as you naturally move away from people and situations that don't support your new energy. Don't resist these changes, they're creating space for what truly aligns with your mission. The expansion phase brings a deepening connection to your spiritual guidance and clearer understanding of your specific gifts. Your ability to manifest will increase as you learn to work consciously with energy. Many experience spontaneous healing abilities or heightened creative inspiration during this phase. Throughout this process, your relationships will shift. Some connections may fade while new, aligned relationships appear unexpectedly. This is natural. You're now resonating at a different frequency. The right people will be drawn to your new energy. Full awakening typically unfolds over 13 years, though everyone's timeline is unique. The process isn't always smooth. You may experience periods of doubt or emotional clearing as old energies release. Remember that these challenges are temporary adjustments on a remarkable journey of becoming who you truly are. Now that you understand what's happening, You can actively participate in accelerating your awakening. These practical methods will help your gifts emerge more quickly and smoothly. Start each morning with a 5-minute light activation. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and visualize a golden white light entering through the top of your head, filling your entire body. As you breathe deeply, see this light expanding outward, creating a glowing sphere around you. This simple practice activates your energy centers and strengthens your energetic field. Throughout the day, practice conscious awareness. When you feel emotions, yours or others, don't push them away. Instead, observe them with curiosity. Say, to yourself, I notice this feeling. This simple acknowledgement develops your emotional intelligence and intuitive abilities. Create a sacred space in your home, even if it's just a small corner. Place objects that feel meaningful, perhaps a crystal, a candle, or something from nature. This space becomes an energy anchor, supporting your awakening even when you're not actively focusing on it. Before sleep, practice the bridge technique. As you're falling asleep, set the intention to receive guidance or learning during your dream state. Keep a notebook nearby to record insights upon waking. The space between wakefulness and sleep is when your conscious barriers are lowest, making it easier to access your gifts. Carry a piece of clear quartz or amethyst with you. These crystals naturally amplify energy and protect your expanding sensitivity. Hold your chosen stone when you feel overwhelmed to quickly rebalance your energy. You'll know these methods are working when synchronicities increase. Your dreams become more vivid, and you experience moments of unusual clarity or knowing. As your awakening progresses, connecting with like-minded individuals becomes increasingly important. You're not meant to walk this path alone. Others like you exist, and finding your spiritual community will accelerate your growth exponentially. How do you recognize members of your soul family? You'll feel an immediate sense of recognition, as if you've known them before. Conversations flow effortlessly, often losing track of time. You feel energized rather than drained after being together. Most importantly, you feel safe to be your authentic self without explanation or apology. Watch for synchronicities leading you to these. Connections books recommended at just the right moment, chance meetings, or being drawn to specific events or locations. These aren't coincidences, but divine orchestration, bringing together those who need to connect. Be discerning about spiritual teachers and groups. True guides empower without creating dependency. They encourage questions rather than demanding. Blind faith. They live the principles they teach. Trust your intuition if something feels off. Honor that feeling regardless of how impressive someone appears. Online communities can provide support, but nothing replaces in-person connection. Energy work happens most powerfully in shared physical space. Make finding these connections a priority, even if it requires stepping outside your comfort zone. The strength you find in authentic community will sustain you through challenging phases of your awakening and multiply the impact of your gifts. Your personal awakening is part of something much larger. We're living through what many spiritual traditions predicted a fundamental shift in human consciousness. Your awakening doesn't just change your life, it contributes to this global transformation. Each person who awakens raises the energetic frequency of the planet. Your expanded awareness creates ripples affecting countless others, often in ways you'll never directly witness. The healing you experience naturally extends to your family, community, and beyond. As a lightworker soul, you're here to help anchor higher frequencies during this transitional time. Whether you work with many people or touch just a few lives, Deeply, your impact is essential. There are no small missions. The timing of your awakening is divinely orchestrated. You're receiving this message now because your gifts are needed at this precise moment in humanity's evolution. By embracing your true nature, you become part of a worldwide network of awakened individuals working together, sometimes visibly, sometimes behind the scenes, to create a more conscious world. The time to begin is now. Today, start your morning light activation practice. Set the clear intention that you're ready to awaken to your full potential as a lightworker soul. Begin noticing the signs and synchronicities that will increase as you acknowledge your true nature. For those who feel called to receive ongoing guidance on this journey, show your appreciation through super thanks. This energy exchange strengthens your commitment to your path and supports our continued work of awakening lightworker souls worldwide. Remember, this message found you for a reason. You've been prepared for this moment your entire life. Trust the unfolding of your unique gifts. The world needs exactly what only you can offer.